In this video, we will discuss notes receivable na may below market, but this time compound interest, principal and interests due at maturity. So sige, let's start.
Bigla kang sumakses eh.
So sige, pause the video and try to answer. Sige, let's start. What is the classification of the note? So, okay, basahin natin ang problem. On January 1, 2025, XYZ Corporation received a 3-year 3%. So, since silent ang problem, we will assume na compound interest siya. 1 million note receivable. So, as you can see, sabi dito, 3-year note receivable daw. Okay, so ito ay isang long term. Next, check naman natin yung interest. Okay, so may nakasabi dito na 3% interest. Ang tawag dito ay stated interest rate. Kaso may pangalawang interest rate na binanggit, which is ito, 12%. Ito naman ang market rate. So as you can see, mas mababa yung stated rate kaysa sa market rate. Kaya ang tawag natin sa ganitong klaseng note ay with unreasonable interest rate. Or pwede ding tawag natin dito ay below market interest rate. Ayan. Next, what is the initial measurement of the note? So since ang interest rates natin ay magkaiba, okay, mas mababa or hindi equal yung stated rate sa market rate, ang initial measurement ng note ay present value. Ang present value, it represents the fair market value of the note. Ayan. Next, how much is the future value of the note? So sige, check natin. Anong factor ang gagamitin natin para malaman ang future value ng note? Tama, FV of 1. Next, sige, alamin na natin yung future value ng note. So, ang gagamitin nating rate dito ay ito, yung stated interest rate, which is 3%. So, paano natin makukuha? So, that's 1.03, okay, raised to 3, okay? So, bakit 3? Kasi 3 years, okay? So, bakit 0.03? Kasi 3%, okay? So, sige, sabayan nyo ako. 1.03, tapos pindot kayo ng times ng dalawang beses sa inyong calculator, times. Okay, so as you can see, no, yung in-input natin sa calculator, may decimal na siya, so this counts as 1. Okay, so yung unang pindot nyo sa calculator, it will be 2 and 3. Yun. Again, dapat ganito ang lalabas ha. Sige, ulitin natin. 1.03 times, okay? Tapos, unang pindot sa calculator, so this is 1, 2, 3. Yun. So, dapat, yung factor natin ay 1.092727. So, i-multiply na natin siya sa 1 million. So, magkano lahat? So, times 1 million. Ayun. So, that's 1,092,727. So, ganyan lang siya kadali, guys. Next, how much is the present value of the note? So, ito yung value niya sa future. Ngayon, tinatanong naman, magkano yan siya ngayon? So, ano yung gagamitin nating factor para makuha yung present value? Tama, PV of 1. Bakit PV of 1, sir? Kasi isang bagsakan lang naman natin yan siya matatanggap in the future. Okay? Next, ano yung rate na gagamitin natin? Okay? This time, gagamitin na natin yung market rate, which is 12%. Okay? Since present value to siya, okay, raised to negative 3. So, 1.12 raised to negative 3. Sige, kunin natin ang factor. So, that's 1.12 divide. Unang pindot sa equal sign does not count kasi hindi naman decimal ang lumabas. So, that's 1, 2, 3. Ito yung present value factor. Okay, 0.711780. Next, nakuha na natin yung present value factor. Ngayon, i-multiply na natin siya sa ito. Okay, so kung magkano siya in the future, kailangan natin malaman magkano siya ngayon. Okay, so that is 0.711780 times 1 million 92,727. Ayan. So, ang present value ng note ay 777,781. So, ganyan lang siya kadali, guys. Okay? So, sige. Next. Prepare an amortization table. So, ito yung nakasanayan nating amortization, di ba? In this problem, gagamit tayo ng slightly modified na amortization table, which is ito. Okay? So, ano ba yung kaibahan, sir? Sige, number 1, tinanggal natin yung collections kasi wala namang collections. Okay? Second, niretain natin yung interest income. Yung amortization, since equal lang naman yung interest income at saka yung amortization, okay, tinanggal ko na rin yung amortization. Next, yung present value dito, dalawa na. Okay? Present value ng parehas na note at saka ng interest at yung present value ng note receivable lang. Okay? So, yun yung main difference niya, guys, no? Ano naman tong cumulative interest receivable? Ito yung interest na na-accumulate, okay, over time. So, ayun. Ang first step na gagawin natin is input muna natin yung cumulative interest receivable. So, sige, let's start. So, that's 1 million times interest rate. Ayun. So, i-minus lang natin yung 1 million. No? So, that's 30,000. Input natin siya dito sa second period or dito sa second row kasi wala pa namang interest sa umpisa. Okay. Next. So, that's 1.03. Okay. Times. Okay. Unang pindot sa equal sign. Okay. So, 1 na to, no? So, unang pindot is 2. So, yan. Times 1 million. Ayan. So, that's 60,900. Next. Okay. So, 1.03 times. So, 1 na to, no? 1, 2, 3. So, times 1 million. Ayun. So, that is 92,727. So, yan yung cumulative interest rates. Now, i-input naman natin ito dito, present value of future cash flows, which includes the note and yung cumulative interest. Sige. Yung present value ng note is 777,781. So, that's 777,781. Okay. Next, input na natin yung interest income dito, no? So, that is 777,781 times 0.12. Ayan. So, that's 93,334. Tapos, i-add natin sa present value, no? So, that's 777,781 plus 93334. So, ayan, 871,115. So, ngayon, itong present value ng future cash flows, kasali dito yung interest. So, para matanggal yung interest, i-minus natin ito, yung cumulative interest receivable. So, sige, minus 30,000. Ayan, so 900 or 841,115. So, ulit-ulitin nyo lang to siya, guys, no, hanggang sa makompleto yung table. So, yung shortcut dito, pwede tayo mag-shortcut no, from 777 to 871. Paano? So, that's 777,781 times 1.12. Ayan, so diretso na siya dito. So, sige, i-fast forward ko na to, guys, hanggang sa matapos. Okay, again ha, yung basis natin ng interest income is hindi yung hindi ito. Okay, kasi present value lang yan siya ng note. Yung basis natin is ito. Okay? So, next. So, ayun guys. As you can see, dito sa present value of future cash flows, okay, may interest element. At ito rin yung lumabas kanina dito sa future value. Okay, but again, it includes the interest element. Okay? So, yung totoong value ng notes receivable lang, okay, ito, nasa pinaka-right side. So, ganyan lang siya ka-easy, guys. Okay? See you sa susunod na video.